And welcome back. This will take just a moment to get my capture swapped out. Have the correct game on the screen. I know you can't see anything yet. It's coming up, and it's coming up quick. We are 110 or 111 hours into this playthrough of Jump King. This is the Ghost of the Babe DLC, the third quest. I have defeated the main game in the first DLC, but this one is brutal. Very brutal. I have been making some progress. It's not very discernible. But we have... That's not a correct. Where's the game capture? How about this one? There we go. That's the game we're looking for. Let me get my artwork and my big head out of the way. Always use the one to appropriately size the other. Even this, though, they still look probably a little large. No, it isn't right. I'm so picky. On a stream where everything is constantly in shambles, I'm so particular about my artwork and my face cam have to be just the same width. Alright, here comes the game audio. Be careful, it might be a little loud. If you got headphones, maybe pull them away a moment. It's pretty alright. In fact, I'll make it a little slightly louder. Time to get jumping, cows. It's the little touches. Yeah, it's my attention to detail is how you know I care, right? Never mind that I stream in below standard definition using dollar store equipment. and I'm constantly like turning my mic off and forgetting to turn it back on, or all manner of nonsense. What was that? Speaking of nonsense, I've never had a bounce like that happen before. So last time I played this, I did achieve a new PB. I actually set a new PB, and then I topped it later that night. So, you know, we had a really unusually successful night last time I played this. Because usually I'm lucky if I can just see the screen where my previous PB had been established. But to actually surpass myself is... you know, that's a rare treat. And to do it twice in one night, get out of here. It never happens. So it was a really good time last time we played this. I don't know how much further it is to the top, but I really hope it's coming up soon. Such a rough game, Jump King. I really love it. The victories sure don't come easy. Oh, there we are, 111 hours. I saw 110 before, but I didn't check the minutes. So, it's been a few minutes. That pushed us over. So we're at 111 hours. My dreams of the sub 1 hour playthrough were shattered. You know, many hours ago. Now I'm shooting for sub 200 hours. If you add up the times, so if you add up the times from the playthroughs of the previous Jump King maps, my Jump King playthrough has pretty thoroughly now surpassed our Dark Souls playthrough. Dark Souls 1 took me about 195 hours. And we're well over 200 on this playthrough. Have been for a while, actually. Right, because it was 93 hours for DLC 1, and it was 5 hours for the main quest, and I did DLC 1 a second time, and it was 2 hours, so, you know, 93, oh, that's 100 even, interesting, right, so that, yeah, I mean, I'm kind of rounding those numbers as it is, so, but that puts us, so we're at 211 hours ish. My goodness, this is gonna last. So Tears of the Kingdom was about 275 hours on the stream. This is gonna last longer than Tears of the Kingdom. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Oh, Jump King is brutal. Probably a good 70% of this playthrough has happened right here in this house of 9 lives. These cat platforms, these cat lanterns, are so difficult to jump onto. Right, I thought that was going to be way worse than it ended up being. Don't worry, I have another chance to lose my mind. That wasn't how that sentence was supposed to end, but the ending I was heading toward didn't make any sense anyway, so... I was laughing too hard about you thinking you ever made sense and you beat me to the butt. That is a pretty laughable notion, is it not? Ooh, there you go, cows. Thank you for wiping that one out. So we're going to play Dark Souls 2 tomorrow and Friday. We're not ending or anything. I'm just... I wish we were ending. With a jump like that, that's a... that hurts. We're going to do Dark Souls 2 tomorrow and Friday. And I think we'll do Punch-Out and Jump King on Thursday. Thursday will be just like tonight. Except hopefully I'll do better in both games. And then next week we're gonna start something that should be fun. And we're gonna play Pizza Tower next week. And we'll probably start that up on Monday. Might do that Monday and Thursday, and leave Tuesday open for more Punch-Out. That's what I'm leaning toward. Big question. How will Frownie make Pizza Tower miserable? Oh, I'll find a way. I'll find a way. I'm sure there'll be like some sort of nasty like 100% or time trial challenge I could do. Hey Angelus, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Oh, thank you again for last night as well, Angelus. I didn't see your message until after I had already logged out for the night. Hope you had a good stream. I hope you had a good time tonight. Just got kicked out again, EpiPen says. Just mysteriously, suddenly on another channel. My AC is still busted. Well, at least it cooled down outside tonight. It's been pretty cool at night up here for us. Our AC's been off for a while now, but by choice. Sorry to hear yours is busted. Living without AC is no way to live. Especially in Texas. Oh, I've been there. I've been there. My AC went out in my apartment a couple times when we lived in Houston, and those are bad days. Those are bad days. Hey, VHS, welcome in. No, I had a bad night at Punch-Out, VHS. I had a bad night. I did 4 runs, and I only made it to Tyson twice, and both times it went horribly. Sorry, I have nothing good to share with you on that front. I'd love to tell you I beat it, but I'm not even close. Yeah, I always thought I thought the old Twitch app was buggy, and the new one seems to be. I mean, so far as my independent research, like, I've heard 0 positive responses. Did the shout out say what you're working on tonight, Angelus? More of Allah's Legacy. Right on. Texas is crazy hot. Oh, yeah. Hey, you beat 2 bosses? Might have sequence broke the game, fighting a boss you weren't supposed to. Right on. That sounds like a good night to me. I wouldn't turn my nose up at that kind of success. That sounds like a good time. Oh yeah. We use a CRT every chance I can, for sure. VHS. I mean, I'm even playing Dark Souls 2 on the CRT, and the PS3 has HDMI out. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I know a lot of I know there are a lot of NES games that are pretty tough if you don't play them on a CRT. Punch Out, I've heard, is you know, a nightmare on a modern television, and Battletoads as well. Modern TVs, so I'm not a super tech guy, but like modern TVs draw images differently than old box TVs. Right? Like the interlace versus progressive, but also I think that modern televisions, some of them at least, buffer an entire image before updating the screen, and like that's a cause for input lag. My issue's always been lag. But I can't tell you the specifics. I've never stood over here before. Nothing good can come of being on this platform. Why does this little ledge even exist? Oh yeah, Jump King always goes great. I'm a pro. I'm holding back a sneeze. My allergies are flaring up last night. That's why I didn't stream, and my AC being broken. It's like, nah, I'm good. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Because you were talking about your power being out in Texas, and I was gonna say the worst of it for me was Hurricane Harvey. Because we were trapped in our apartment and there was no electricity. So, no electricity, no AC. It was hot and miserable. That was the worst it ever got for me. Oh no, why did I do that? Hey, Tommy. Oh, Punch Out went terrible, Tommy. I did bad tonight. I did bad. I'm doing bad at Jump King, too. I'm all the way back down here. Everything's bad, but at least I'm not playing Addams Family anymore. Every time I remember that, it has to bring a smile to my face. I made 4 runs. I made it up to Tyson twice. I did bad both times. He obliterated me just before I did anything good. I think I survived 41 seconds the first time and 78 the second. You know, no good. We'll try again. I think we're going to play it again on Thursday. Since Thursday's open now. I think we'll do Punch-Out one more time on Thursday. Maybe, you know, doing it twice in 1 week, I won't rust so much. I'll have a better night. Maybe. And we're going to do Pizza Tower next week. I think we're going to do that on Monday and Thursday next week. I'm excited for that. It's supposed to be a good game. I haven't had a fun game on the schedule in a while. Punch-Out's fun, but my goodness, the brutality. The music sounds like laughter. Maybe a bit. It would be appropriate. Can't miss out on this Pizza Tower. I hope it's as good as I'm expecting. I haven't wanted people to tell me much about it, but I've had a lot of people insist very emphatically on its greatness. Yeah. Yeah. That game laughing at me for being all the way down here would be, like, super appropriate. Great for them might not mean great for you. Oh, I know, Greg. How many times have I put a game on the stream that I'm like, oh, this is gonna be fun. It's finally a good game. And then, like, 20 minutes later, I'm like, this is the worst thing I've ever played. I hate every decision I've ever made in my life. How many times has that happened to me? Too many to count. Or how about Echo the Dolphin? Like 5 or 6 different people tell me, oh yeah, you should play Echo. That game is great. I remember playing Echo the Dolphin when I was a kid. I loved that game. No, you didn't. I don't believe you. These are all lies I was fed to lure me into a trap. And it worked, and I suffered. And I escaped, but oh, at what cost? More than I can remember, Greg says. More times than I remember. Hey, Tuesday, welcome in. I was just thinking about you. Happy Tuesday. We're gonna do Pizza Tower next week, Tuesday. We're gonna play it on Monday and Thursday. Or, you know, the second Tuesday of the week and the 5th Tuesday of the week. I don't know if you consider the beginning of the week to be Tuesday or Tuesday. I don't know which Tuesday to count from. Your calendar's very confusing, Master Tuesday. I'll do my best to be here for it on time. I mean, I hope you can join us. No pressure, but I understand if it's not convenient for you to make. But I know you're a big proponent of that game, so I just wanted to make sure I let you know. And I'm gonna try to stick to that. I'm gonna try and make it happen on those 2 days. Provided nothing explodes in my personal life. You deserve some nice, relaxing Porky Pig. I'm not in a hurry to do another Super NES game for a while. I want to hang out on some other consoles for a while. I've done a lot of we did Wizard of Oz, and we did Addams Family, and we did Home Improvement. I've done a lot of Super Nintendo lately. I need to do an N64 game. I should probably do another PS1 game. Maybe do some handheld games. I did do Tom and Jerry not that long ago, but handheld games usually don't take that long. It's nice to do games I can finish in one night. I don't get enough of those. I remember Echo looked neat and some sizzle reel commercials. Playing it, on the other hand, I'm exaggerating a bit too in the Echo recommendation story for comedic effect. I did seriously have a couple people that told me that, like, they thought Echo was really great, and then after I played it, I was like, how could you have told me that? And they said, well, I played it as a kid. I never played past the first level. Oh. A larger sample size is needed to form an accurate opinion of that game. Kind of like Addams Family Values, right? If I'd only played like 3 or 4 hours of Addams Family Values, I would have been telling everyone, "Oh, you've got to play it. This game's great. This is an underrated masterpiece. Fantastic game. 10 out of 10." Having finished it, negative 10 out of 10. Strike its name from the history books. Jump King isn't hard enough. Let's add regular enemies. Tuesday no longer sounds like a real word, Cal says. Oh, yeah. Jump King Quest. I'm not very excited about Jump King Quest. It looks... I mean, I don't want to look at it too deeply, because I still might play it, but my initial impression is it looks to be not great. Work's got me on full time, but if I don't seem to be here, I'll be lurking from work, Tuesday says. Hey, thank you for the lurk. My calendar is so early Tuesday, American Tuesday, second American Tuesday, lazy Tuesday, Holy Tuesday, sometimes the first of the week. Okay. So there we go. Well, I mean, I'm in America, so those line up differently for me. But I'll be playing it on my early Tuesday, and my second American Tuesday. But what those are for me. uh, that's what I want to do to the makers of Adam's Family Values. I think you were talking about Echo, but I'm more bent out of shape. I'm more bent out of shape about Adam's Family. That's a pretty low score considering you finished it, EpiPen says. I mean, I would have to give it... If I were seriously giving it a score... Hey, Buffalo, welcome in. Thank you for the sub. 5 months. Very much appreciated. Thank you. Thank you, Buffalo. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to Jump King. Yeah, I finished it. Angelus. I mean, I would have to say, I would have to give it a 1 out of 7, because my feelings are strongly negative. I guess I could say some good things about it. I could give it a 2 out of 7. I could give it a 2 out of 7. Because, like, I can at least say Adam's Family Values, like, it looked pretty good. Sound was alright. Maybe I could give it a 2 out of 7. Cool, down to the bog. Because, like, Dr. Evil Knievel, that's a 1 out of 7. It doesn't even look good or sound good. It plays horribly. That's a 1 out of 7. I'd rather play Adam's Family Values again than Dr. Evil Knievel, I think. Think of it like one of those, think about it like one of those emotion scales, EpiPen. Like where you have neutral, somewhat positive, positive, very positive, and on the other side you have, you know, somewhat negative, negative, and very negative. That's 7 rankings. So, you know, like 4 would be true neutral. And then it just works. The numbers just work in opposite directions from that. That's why 7. One out of 7 somehow feels worse than 1 out of 10, even though the math would state otherwise. Bog champ. We're all the way down. This is the beginning of the game. Reset the timer. Reset the speedrun timer. We hit bedrock. I did finish Wizard of Oz. I finished that one too, Angelus. They're both done. I did not 100% Wizard of Oz, but I think I completed every minigame. So, there's still some tickets I didn't collect, I think. I don't think I 100%ed Wizard of Oz. I might have. I can't tell. I don't know the game well enough. My run could have been a 100% run. It depends on what you define as 100%. If it's getting all the tickets, I might have gotten all the tickets. But I don't know, because I don't know how many tickets there are. If getting all the bricks is mandatory, then I didn't get all the bricks, but I don't know that you would even count those. Because they're not a collectible item, they're a consumable item. So saying, like, getting all of those is like kind of weird. So I don't know. But I finished it. I got to the credits. I'm happy. I'm done. Wizard of Oz, I would give maybe a 2.5 out of 7. Maybe a 2 out of 7. I like it a little better than Addams Family Values. Or I'm less mad at it. I don't know if I like it better, but I'm less mad at it, so... it probably deserves a 2. But it gets half a point bonus for being better than another game I played recently. Never played Home Improvement. I can't state how I feel about that game. What are your feelings about that? I like Home Improvement. That game's pretty good. That game's pretty good. It's not great. It's at least a 5.5 out of 7. So maybe a 6. At least a 5.5. I don't quite want to give it a 6 because there's one level I don't like. I never want to play it again. Because there's one level that really made me mad. Did that say 111 hours? Or 1111 hours? No, it's 111. 111 hours. That's just this playthrough. That doesn't count the other maps. That's just this map. I have this map memorized. Yeah, Home Improvement's a solid game. I'm glad we got around to it. I still need to beat it, EpiPen says. Oh, what are you waiting for? Those power tools aren't going to find themselves. Those power tools aren't going to pursue themselves, is what I should have said. No, why? I'm getting scared. I'm getting scared to put garbage games on the schedule because the last few... Like, I like, you know, like, I like a janky trash game that I can complete, well, particularly that I can complete in one night. You know, maybe two. But lately, every time I put something jank on the schedule, I'm like, I'm committed to it for a month. This is me. This is Agent Frownie saying, I'm getting scared. I'm getting scared of putting janky games on my schedule. I've been bludgeoned by so many of them. Oh my goodness. I was in the bog water long enough that the game feels really fast now. I don't usually, when I very first encountered a water area in this game, like, the difference between being submerged and not, like, the speed difference, it was impossible for me to adjust. It was impossible for me to adjust. So much so that when I found the first flooded part of the map, if I somehow fell below the water level, my move was to turn off the game for the night because I didn't trust myself to readjust to the non-watery section, and instead of throwing progress away, I was like, you know what, I'm just going to turn it off and I'll come back fresh tomorrow after I've reset. And I won't make 100,000 mistakes because my sense of timing is shot. And that was a smart move. I don't make a lot of those. There are not very many galaxy brain ideas coming out of this head. But that was a good one, I think. But living with the game longer, I kind of got to the point where it doesn't really matter anymore. I'm not, like, I don't usually feel that effect of the change. Like, I can just adjust to the change in timing fairly easily now, but just a moment ago I got a taste of what it used to be like, because the timing felt really weird for a moment when I came up out of the bog just now. Call it an Addams Family stage because it looks like a creepy manor. Is it called Moldering Manor? Is that that's the name of that area? I haven't read these titles in so long of what the areas are. It is Moldering Manor. I did not remember that's what this place was called. Good night, Zergling. Thank you for the good luck wishes. Hopefully, you know, hopefully I'll make it back up there within the next hour. We're gonna go about one more hour. Maybe a little less. I'm starting to get pretty sleepy myself. But I want to try to not end down here, at least. Thanks for being here, Zergling. Sleep well. Have a great tomorrow. Dark Souls 2. I missed Dark Souls 2 last time, so it'd be real good to get back to it. I had to skip the Friday stream. I've been longing for a bit of Dark Souls 2. Oh, Dark Souls 2 is going to be rough when we play it again. I've got a boss fight. Oh my, I just remembered what I left off at. There's a boss fight in Dark Souls 2. I think I'm going to do arrow only. Surprise, surprise. Oh, it's going to be tough, though. It's a rough fight. The crossbow only is not a promise, it's a suspicion. If I come up with a better strategy, I'll use it, but I feel like the crossbow is calling to me on this one. Guessing that black liquid is oil? I don't know what black liquid you're talking about, Angelus. I don't think I saw what you saw. I feel like you're catching a lot of details that I've been overlooking. The slippery stuff? That doesn't look black to me. That looks white to me. Looks like ice. And if there's part of it that's black, I'm not focusing on it. I'm just focusing on the white lines. I could be seeing it wrong. Who knows? Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, there is black. See, I just look at the white lines. I was just thinking ice because of the white. But you're right. There is some kind of black goo under all the white lines. I never looked at that before. I never looked at that before. Oh my goodness, where am I going? I thought it was just rock texture, Cows says. Shows you how much attention I've been paying. I mean, I can't blame anyone for zoning out while I play this for the 112th hour, right? I'm zoning out. At least 15% of this playthrough, I've just been staring. You can't even tell that my webcam isn't frozen because I just sit here with my empty head, staring vacantly at the game, not saying anything. I'm crazier than that pink guy down there. Time for me to be jumping off to bed, Cal says. Good night, Cows. Thank you for being here and keeping the chat under control. Very grateful for you, my friend. Sleep well. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Hope you hop to new heights. Oh, me too. I mean, I'd be happy just to make it back to the old ones right now, but I appreciate the positive wishes. Take it. I can't take it. Such a simple mistake, such a dumb mistake, such a devastating consequence. I'm not in a good place emotionally for this game right now. We might do things on Thursday in the reverse order. I think I'll probably play Jump King first and then Punch Out second, because I don't think Jump King will wear me out the same way that Punch Out does. If I start with Punch Out, I think I'm poisoning Jump King, but if I do the reverse, I don't think Punch Out will suffer, so I think that's what we'll do. Maybe. The best thing about me is how decisive I am. What a relief. What a relief to be back up here. Have a little bit of safety for a moment. Oh my goodness. I know, you made it back up. I'm just about, like, I was really thinking, like, oh, maybe it's just call it a stream here. Just say goodnight and take off. But we'll try a little bit longer. Who knows? Maybe I'll make another mistake and fall back to into the bog again. That would be exciting. Thank you for the hydrate EpiPen. I can take care of that. Give me just a moment. Oh, it's not helping me anyway. Cooling down the pipes. We finally made it to the waterfall. It seemed like we weren't going to see this all night. We will be upside down per Tuesday's request. You have Australia cam on speed dial now? No, it's the same as it ever was. I think maybe I just had my mouse hovering in a more convenient area, just by coincidence. I know you can set up like separate scenes and stuff in OBS for switching between layouts really quickly, but I never bothered doing that. I just do everything by hand every time I want to make a change. Just do it the slow, clunky way. I actually did set up alternate scenes one time, but when I did that, I had a huge problem with OBS. With I basically ended up having to uninstall and reinstall it, and I was like, I'll never mess with scenes again. And the problem that I had was actually unrelated to OBS. It was something else going wrong in my computer that caused it. And I know that now, but I'm still like once bitten, twice shy. I'm not going to mess with the scenes anymore. Hey, we get to see the volcano tonight. Not just the waterfall, we get to see the volcano too. Let's go. My PB is in this area. I don't know what's above the volcano. I made it... Goodbye. I made it a couple screens above where we were just a moment ago. But I've, yeah, I've never seen the top. I've never seen what's above the volcano. Oh no! This quicksand is a nightmare to deal with. Oh, yuck. Yeah, it's set up to always send you down to the same, like, that one particular platform. No matter where or how you fall, you'll always land on one particular platform in the waterfall. It's absolutely rotten. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty horrible that you'll never hit safety anywhere. But I mean, at least I know where I'm going. At least, I mean, it could drop me in worse places down below, I guess. Like, at least there's that. At least I'm consistently going to a platform I know how to handle. The glass may be half full of sewage, but at least it's half full. Thought I was gonna miss that leap. Is Jump King my favorite game of 2024? What is my favorite game of 2024? What's the best thing I've played this year? Is there anything I've been really excited about? I don't know. I don't know. I'd have to take a look. I'd have to take a look at the list of what we've done. Yeah, insert montage flashback here. I'd have to look at our victory list, which is currently outdated. I haven't updated it since June. So hopefully I haven't played anything really great in the last couple months. Strawberry Shortcake, Hades, Austin Powers, Dora the Explorer. Oh, I did Bubsy. Bubsy 3D was this year? Definitely Bubsy 3D. Ape Escape was really good too. Animal Well was really good too. But probably Bubsy 3D. That's probably my game of the year this year. I thought we did that longer ago. Alright, my friends. I think I'm done for tonight. I'm not doing very well. It's a little early. But I'm gonna call it here. I'm getting really sleepy. Switching to decaf during the stream has been rough. Oh. Hey Sark. Are you about to raid in? Am I gonna have to keep going? Oh. Take care, Frownie. Thank you, Sark. I'm sorry I'm taking off right as you're getting here. I hate to do that to you, my friend. I hope you had a good night. I hope that Baroque game was treating you well. I don't know much about it. Yeah, I gotta wrap up. I'm burnt. It's been a long night. I'll definitely catch you again, Sark. Let's just shout out Sark too. If you're not already following Sark, please correct that, my friends. An excellent stream Sarconius has. One of my absolute favorites. I mean, you should know, we raid over there all the time. Sark chases retro achievements. He is heroic. Nothing short of heroic. Baroque is done. Was a good time. Right on. Big GG's on the win. Thank you for your patience. Just having trouble with my device here. Gotta get our raid set up real quick. Dark Souls 2 tomorrow, my friends. Dark Souls 2 tomorrow and Friday. And Thursday we'll do Jump King and Punch Out, and we'll do them in that order. I think we'll do Jump King first is my tentative plan. And next week, Pizza Tower. Very much looking forward to that game. Kept myself real blind on it, but I've heard so much good things. I can't help but be excited. Or, you know, I've heard from so many people it's good that I can't help but be excited. I'm going to send this over to Nar. Nar Blast working his way through all of the NES library on real hardware with real carts. Trying to complete every game as blind as possible. And he's up to number 431. Blue Marlin. I don't know anything about it, but I'm sure it's going to be a good time over here. Sounds good, Sark says. Jump King already is a horror game. Be perfect for spooky month. Angela says. Take care, Angelus. Take care, Tuesday. Take care, Sark. Blue Marlin's a good one. Alright. That's it for me, I think, my friends. Be well. Until I see you again. Hopefully that'll be soon, but it's time for us to head out for tonight. Let's go on an adventure.